Alright, this is going to be my tutorial on how to do Chapter 8 in Dead Space 2. There's going to be a skip that we're going to be doing to skip most of the chapter. This will also be, a Chapter 8 plus 9 tutorial, as those two go hand in hand. So, when you, first thing that we're going to do is this room right here. So, there's going to be a bunch of enemies that we're going to have to kill. So yeah, it should be pretty easy. Just come in here, run around this, shoot this guy right here. He's going to be there. Turn around, shoot him again if he doesn't die. And then just run around. And yeah, you'll get that. Alright, so the first big part is that we're going to be getting a deload off of these two doors right here. So we're going to wait for this one to close, and we're going to wait for the signs to appear. There we go. In that order, that's how we're going to get the deload. Wait for that one to fully close so that you can walk back through this one and the collision's loaded. And then wait for this to fully close. With memory, this gets really easy, but for starting out, I'd really recommend using the locator here. It really helps. So walk through that door, but don't do anything. This next door, we're going to turn around and then interact with it. Oop, if I can actually find it. Oop, okay, so if that happens, then just run back and then let it close again. We're going to want to open it from the other side. Just like that, so you can see the room load in like that. That'll load in the collision for everything else over here. So now we're just gonna run all the way until this back wall with all of these little text dialogue things right here. We're gonna turn to the right and run over here into this corner. Now we're going to start running back, but the way that we're gonna do that is we're just gonna aim and then start slowly running back, and then spam interact while you do that, and that'll open that door. Next step is you're going to want to come all the way back into this to the leftmost corner. And by the way, for more in-depth, there will be a tutorial in the description on how to do this trick. So now you're going to see to the right of where this room is, there's going to be a lot of lockers. Over here, there's going to be a little barrel and 2 cups. We're going to aim our rightmost dot on that cup, and then aim left until Isaac's head is right near this little, this little glass right here. Once that is in place, you're just gonna launch and then hold forward. If you get stuck right here, then just tap right until you go forward. And then, as soon as you see Isaac turn orange, that's when you can checkpoint restart. So again, that might be a little bit fast, but there is a tutorial that will be in the description that is much more in depth than that. So yeah, as you can see, this is where we are. One thing I'd recommend is that there's always 10,000 credits in one of these boxes. You can see right there. So yeah, just make sure that if you need to, then you can grab that. All right, the next room is going to be this big stalker room. Now this room is a lot more intimidating than it actually is. I promise you, it's really easy. All you have to do, just run around this guy. Come over here, stasis him, or just stasis that spot right there, because sometimes there's a stalker. And then if you have the detonator, shoot that guy. And then turn around and shoot that guy as well. That room is extremely easy, there's nothing to it. So yeah. Alright, this next room there's going to be a bunch of assists, and so we're just going to get rid of them. This last one, there's going to be a necromorph that spawns, so we're just going to shoot him while we run forward, like this. And that'll kill the necromorph as well. Alright, this next room, there's going to be a bunch of tanks here. You can see one tank down there and then a second tank down there. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we come in, grab one of these, and then turn around and grab one of those. That will unlock this elevator. So we're going to take this and then let it drop down there. I suppose I should explain elevator escape real quick. So, the second, not this one, but the second one down, whatever you want to call these things, we're going to be running into the right corner of it, and then we're going to be getting a wall boost. And then we're just going to be running forward. Like that. Again, tutorial in the description. The next thing that I would do is I would grab all 3 of these, have them in one place, and then just 1, 2, 3. He can spawn either over here or over here. If he's over here, that's better. If not, if he's over here, just stasis him, get him out of the way. pretty much all there is to that. Alright, and now we got a big long cutscene, so I will be right back.
In another situation, I might admire your persistence, Mr. Clark. But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
Looks like it ends here. At this point, it's all just dead weight.
Isaac, what did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. Via Shimura, if the gravity tethers are still functional, I can...
You can snag up Sec and drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can land it...
Alright, so the rest of this chapter is literally nothing. You just, you know, we're just going to be waiting and then running a little bit, so there's basically nothing else to it.
This is a really bad idea.
You do want to prepare yourself mentally for chapter 10, because it is probably the longest chapter in the game, and it is pretty tough. So, yeah. So again, there's nothing really going on here. We're just making our way into the Ishimura. I guess now is a good time to mention that these tutorials won't go over the basics on how to aim, you know, how to run, where to go, because this is more of a skip / how to perform these chapters tutorial. So I'm not going to be telling you have to run this way, turn right, turn left, not every single second. So yeah, this is not a tutorial for that. I would recommend playing the game through first, getting comfortable with the game before you watch these tutorials. So yeah, that is chapter 8.